Get ready for the wildest updates from the world of reality TV. First up, Evelyn Ellis is turning up the heat in Bali. The Married at First Sight star stunned crowds at the Day Zero festival, showing off her daring style in a mirror disc crop top and metallic jeans while partying with partner Duncan James. The couple looked absolutely stunning as they enjoyed the sun-soaked festivities, sparking even more buzz about a potential engagement on the horizon.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The drama is reaching a boiling point over on Stan, as hosts Brittany Hockley and Laura Byan prepare for a finale like no other. In a massive surprise, the controversial groom Danny has emerged from the shadows to make a jaw-dropping appearance after the dinner party. Producers scrambled to get him on camera after he went completely off the grid, setting the stage for the most chaotic episode this season. They're diving deep into the wreckage of season 13 to see which couples actually survived the experiment and who crashed and burned. From the abrupt exits of Brooke Crompton and Chris Neald to the shocking breakup of Gia Fleur and Scott McChrystal, the landscape of love has been brutal. But there is a ray of sunshine, as Stella Mikanate and Philip Gregov have defied the odds to become the final couple standing and are now engaged. The fireworks are flying as Bec Zakaria takes matters into her own hands. After Danny refused to face her on set, calling his behavior cowardly, Bec stormed the stage during his live TV appearance to demand an apology for his horrendous comments. You do not want to miss this explosive confrontation that has everyone talking. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss a moment of the action. Ever wonder what happens when the cameras stop rolling on Married at First Sight? Well, if you're Evelyn Ellis, the answer is taking over Bali in an outfit that absolutely demands a double take. That's right, the reality star dubbed the show's hottest bride ever just proved she hasn't lost an ounce of her edge, turning up to the Day Zero festival this weekend looking like she stepped straight out of a futuristic dream. Dressed in a daring mirror disc crop top and metallic jeans, she looked every bit the festival queen alongside her partner, Duncan James. It's wild to think they actually met on a show designed to test relationships. And yet, 2 years later, they are still going strong while living their best lives at one of the most exclusive raves in Southeast Asia. Watching them together, you can't help but wonder, is the real-life engagement finally on the horizon? Duncan has certainly hinted at it, even admitting he's already been taking hints and nudges about her ideal diamond shape. But here is the kicker. Despite being a fan-favorite couple, Evelyn recently got candid about the pressure of wedding planning, calling it the most stressful thing ever, and admitting she's currently far more focused on throwing a killer 30th birthday bash. It's refreshing to see a reality couple keep it real about the massive weight of expectations surrounding the perfect wedding. So, are they headed for a second walk down the aisle, or are they just enjoying the Bali sun without the added stress? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you're curious about how these two keep the spark alive while juggling the spotlight, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more updates on your favorite stars. After all, sometimes the best stories are the ones that happen after the season ends. Ever felt like you finally had a reality show figured out, only for the producers to throw a massive curveball that changes everything? That is exactly what went down during the filming of the grand finale of After the Dinner Party. Hosts Brittany Hockley and Laura Byan thought they had the show under control, but as they told us, this finale was absolute chaos. Imagine the surprise when the most notorious groom of the season, Danny, who had been ghosting everyone and effectively fell off the map, suddenly rings up producers wanting a seat on the couch. Producers had to scramble, moving mountains to get him there, and frankly, it is the kind of wild card energy that makes this show so addictive. But the real question burning on everyone's mind, did he finally come face to face with his ex-wife, Bec? Britt and Laura are keeping those lips sealed, so you will have to tune in to see if the sparks fly or if the room goes cold. Reflecting on the season, the hosts admitted that while the intense feuding between the brides was a tough watch, it actually provided a powerful lesson on human behavior. Even the participants were shocked by their own actions when they saw the footage back. But perhaps the most fascinating part of this experience for Britt and Laura was the act of humanizing the show's most polarizing figures. They found that putting the villains in the hot seat didn't just expose them. It gave them a platform to explain themselves, often leaving them to tie themselves in knots trying to justify their actions. It is a masterclass in uncomfortable, must-watch television. This surprise finale was added specifically because the audience's hunger for the tea hasn't faded one bit. Catch the madness for yourself when MAFS, After the Experiment, premieres this Monday at 2 p.m. on Stan. Are you ready for the ultimate showdown, or are you finally over the drama? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more reality TV deep dives. We went into Married at First Sight Australia Series 13 expecting a summer of love, but let's be honest, we got a masterclass in total relationship carnage. We're only halfway through, and the experiment has already seen more walkouts than a high-stakes corporate protest. Today, we're peeling back the layers on who actually found a spark and who just burned the whole house down. Let's start with the spectacular implosion of Rebecca Zukowski and Steve Powell. They looked solid early on, but the green flags challenge turned into a red flag parade. Steve couldn't name a single green flag for his wife and spent his time venting to the experts instead of being honest with her. It was uncomfortable, it was messy, and their exit at the second commitment ceremony was the only logical outcome. Then we have the absolute chaos that was Brooke Crompton and Chris Neald. From Chris's cringeworthy turnoffs list to Brooke's vanishing act at the dinner party, this wasn't a marriage. It was a train wreck in slow motion. Funny how life works, though. Brooke is now engaged to her ex and expecting a baby. Some people really do find their happy ending, just not in the experiment. Some exits were just plain sad, like Mel Akbay and Luke Forniotis. It was over the moment he forgot the rings and started chewing gum at the altar. You can't come back from that kind of disrespect. Meanwhile, couples like Julia Vogel and Grayson McIver just fizzled out, proving that sometimes, even without the screaming matches, you just run out of road. But let's talk about the controversial ones. Stephanie Marshall and Tyson Gordon were the anti-woke duo who, ironically, couldn't agree on anything, especially not Tyson's outdated views on what a wife should be. They were never going to survive in the real world. Then there's the roller coaster of Joel Moses and Juliette Key. Their journey was filled with bizarre drama, but after all the fake accusations and the off-camera noise, the experiment finally spat them out. And what about the baby secret couples? Chris and Sam, and Gia and Scott, both had to navigate the minefield of hidden children. While Gia and Scott seemed like the dream team, the pressure of the show eventually fractured them. Watching them crumble right before the final vows was a sobering reminder that cameras and competition rarely make for a healthy foundation. Even the strong couples weren't immune. Alyssa Faye and David Mamo looked like the winners until the final hour, when a few Instagram follows and some ill-placed words sent David running for the hills. And Bec Zakaria and Danny Hewitt. They spent so much energy fighting everyone else's battles that they forgot to nurture their own. Danny calling her a soulmate friend instead of a lover at the final vows is the ultimate friend zone burn. But wait, it's not all doom and gloom. Against every odd, Stella Mikanate and Philip Gregov actually made it. They navigated the mean girls drama, ignored the noise, and fell in love. And in a moment that actually restored my faith in this show, Philip proposed for real. As of April 2026, they're still going strong. It's a wild reminder that while reality TV can manufacture drama, it can't manufacture genuine chemistry. What did you think of this season's final outcomes? Did anyone shock you, or did you see it coming from the first episode? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear your takes. And if you want to stay in the loop with all the showbiz chaos, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. After all, if the past few months have taught us anything, it's that the drama is never truly over. If you thought the drama of Married at First Sight ended when the cameras stopped rolling, think again. The After the Experiment grand finale turned into a high-stakes showdown that left viewers absolutely floored, and it all centered on one man, Danny. Imagine the tension. The entire cast is assembled for the big reunion, but the empty chair where Danny should have been sat looming over the set. When he finally showed up at the 11th hour, he refused to face his ex-wife, Bec. Let's be real, after the horrendous comments he made about her, which only came to light in previously unseen footage, the stage was set for a massive explosion. Bec didn't hold back, calling him out as a total coward. And honestly, it's hard to disagree. The backstage drama was just as intense as what happened on screen. Danny was caught in a loop, complaining to producers that if he only talked to the hosts, He'd look like he was trying to control the narrative. He literally admitted, "I look like a coward," yet he still refused to face the music with the rest of the group. That's the classic move of someone who knows they are in the wrong but doesn't have the guts to own it. Bec, rightfully fuming, finally took matters into her own hands. While Danny was busy trying to salvage his reputation with a solo interview, she stormed the set. It was the kind of TV moment that reminds you why we watch this show: raw, unfiltered, and deeply uncomfortable. Seeing them face to face after all that vitriol was pure chaos. This reunion had it all: fame-chasing accusations, no-shows, and enough baggage to sink a ship. If you want to dive deeper into the fallout, make sure to check out the full episode of After the Dinner Party on 9 now. And tell me, do you think Danny's apology was genuine, or was it just another play for the cameras? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an update on the messiest reality TV in the game. Remember, in the world of reality TV, silence speaks just as loudly as the shouting matches.